everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. McLaughlin is out there at Robertson. And it's Smith, and it's Dandridge in at the 3 spot. And for the Savages, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Durant. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Robertson against Ball. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. For 3, Roy. It's rebounded by Robertson. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. Robertson with it. Smith outside. Bucks passing it around. Pass to McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing.
Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Durant against Dandridge. Over to the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Robertson. Launches a 3. The shot. No good. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now here's Robertson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Second chance shot. Robertson's shot is off. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's sent back by PD.
How about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Dandridge. Here is McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. Pass to Robertson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
That is ferocious. You said it. That was ferocious. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Bucks. They trail by 3, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And they double up Allen. Here's Smith. Good D by Holmgren. Here are the Savages. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Holmgren. And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
Here's Allen. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Holmgren. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. San Francisco lead by 3. Now Holmgren. KD, a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Holmgren can't hit.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Down low, here's Roy. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on the show.
Allen against Ball. Pass to McLaughlin. Over KD. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Durant with the steal. Takes it inside. And finished off by KD.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Robertson passes to Smith. Back to Robertson. To the inside. They need this. Great D that time from Durant.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Pass to Holmgren. Durant sets a screen for Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee trails by 10. Allen with it. Guarded now by Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes is checked in for Holmgren. The Bucks also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Cunningham comes in for Greg Smith. And Collins subbed in for McLaughlin. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So San Francisco ends up going with the whole new group. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Robertson against Dagon. And again, the Bucks miss. And San Francisco with possession. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. James kicks to Jokic. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
It's his first trip to the line.
Oscar Robertson.
Good on the second free throw. Wade feeling it out a bit. No good that time. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Savages on top, up by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Francisco.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. LeBron James is out there with Taylor. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Stackhouse in the shooting guard position. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Cambridge, he's checked in for the Bucks. No good on the second free throw. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Brandon Roy is checked in for San Francisco. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. San Francisco making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Milwaukee trails by 10. Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for San Francisco gave us some information, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some confidence.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Davis comes in for Miller, and McLaughlin subbed in for Allen. Here's Cunningham, still without a basket. Robertson outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. San Francisco lead by 13. Wade for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Wade's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Robertson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing on the left. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. McLaughlin the pass to Andrews. Puts it up. And again, the Bucks miss. Dandridge against Wade. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. No good with the layup. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Milwaukee. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nice touch on the back shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points in this one.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. He can beat you in so many ways.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for San Francisco gave us some information. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The deep three from Tatum. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. James. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Milwaukee trails by 11. Here is McLaughlin. No scoring in this one. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once the wing gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
To the right side. And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by the Bucks. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. McLaughlin the pass to Robertson. Cunningham kicks to Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. For Jokic. Good defense by Jokic.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Smith checked in for Cunningham. Free throw, good. Jokic. Milwaukee trails by 12. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Smith trying to break loose. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jokic with a screen on Smith. San Francisco again missing. Here's Dandridge. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And so we conclude the first half. Savages lead by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
14.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the court for the Bucks, McLaughlin is out there with Robertson. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Dandridge. And it's Smith in at the 4 spot. Milwaukee trails by 8. Here's McLaughlin driving inside.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The 3 from KD. You can't hit that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it goes down 2 points. McLaughlin's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Bucks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Paul with a wide open look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Savages lead by 8. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Robertson's shot is off. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court. You've got to do it as a unit.
Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Holmgren hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee trails by 10. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. Maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Savages. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Roy. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Roy's got 5.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Dandridge passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. It's Roy on the wing. He's guarded by McLaughlin. That one goes. Counted. Roy's got the lead up to 13 now for the Savages.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it.
Oh,
Okay, that's just insane.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. McLaughlin the pass to Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar against Durant. Here's McLaughlin, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound
Number
from that
42.
mistake.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Allen's checked in for the Bucks. With the shot. A rebound by the Bucks.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Holmgren. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Allen.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
The three from KD. Rebounded by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by McLaughlin is no good. San Francisco lead by 13. Holmgren finds Abdul-Jabbar. Now Kevin Durant, who's guarded by McLaughlin. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Durant. Carries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 8 points.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Timeout called the Bucks. Both teams will make substitutions. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Collins. Robertson outside. Cunningham against LeBron. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Wade against Robertson. To the paint. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's sent back by Jokic.
That's terrific anticipation from Jokic erasing that shot attempt. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Robertson outside. Stackhouse with the steal. The finish. And he makes good on the layup. And the Savages lead by 18.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Good on the bucket. Stackhouse has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that was a terrific pass from Wade. You knew he could find people, and that could separate him in this league.
Allen kicks to Cunningham. And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks. David Miller. Bob Denver.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. And it's San Francisco controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Wade. LeBron James is out there with him. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Jokic at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Holmgren is good. thing for San Francisco. San Francisco leading by 18. Wade, right side, plays it up and banks it in.
Great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
Pass to Dandridge. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Allen. Wade is covered. Allen against Wade. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
Dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Allen passes to Cunningham. On the wing, Miller. Stackhouse against McLaughlin. Pass to Allen. Over Wade. Allen shot is off. San Francisco leading by 20. Stackhouse outside. Holmgren the screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the Bucks with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar checked in for Miller. Smith comes in for Cunningham. And it's Robertson in for Allen. Robertson outside. Pass to Dandridge. To the inside. Kicks it out to Robertson. It's stolen by Wade. LeBron, this is to Stackhouse. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Francisco.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Dandridge. To end the run. Smith trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He goes on Jason Tatum. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bucks, Bob Dandridge.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he posted away, you knew what was on his mind.
Stackhouse against McLaughlin. And Stackhouse kicks to Wade. From the arc. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Robertson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Francisco leading by 21. Here's LeBron. Shakes him. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Pass to McLaughlin. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Over Tatum. Milwaukee. No good that time either. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren kicks to Tatum. Wade passes to James. Here's Stackhouse. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.102 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Puts it up from 12. Drained for 2 points.
Abdul-Jabbar.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Robertson. Smith dishes to Robertson. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. If it counts. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Right wing. Here's Holmgren. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Allen outside. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge.